The magic is starting today. It is continuing as teams are beginning to believe that they can actually win. And today, game number 2 of the round of 16, the Atlanta Braves at the Washington Nationals. Two teams that have aspirations of winning it all. And with Washington, they have the pain of last year they're trying to revenge. Atlanta and Washington coming up next. Well, welcome everybody. It is Atlanta and Washington. As you can see on this, the Atlanta Braves and the Washington Nationals. Today is game 2 of round 2. And you can see San Francisco has a 1-0 lead. Baltimore has 71, a 1-0 lead. Cincinnati has a 1-0 lead. Tampa Bay has a 1-0 lead. Atlanta of 95, a 1-0 lead. And Texas has a 1-0 lead. All 3 of Atlanta's teams. Atlanta 92 beat Baltimore at 69. All 3 of Atlanta's teams have won yesterday. They were all 3-0. And when you take a look at it, all 3 were on the road. Might be crazy for Atlanta. Now here we go. This is going to be the Braves today. You have Andrew Jones, Brian Jordan, you have Jones, Chipper Jones, and you have Ryan Klesko, you have Javi Lopez, Brett Boone, you have Simon Williams, and Guillen that'll finish it. Guillen at shortstop, he's only hitting 161 in the playoffs. He's a talented shortstop, but only hitting 161, so he wants to get out of that funk. For Washington, you have Robles, Rendon, Turner, and Soto. Rendon, Turner, and Soto, they are on fire. Soto is hitting 500 in the playoffs. But then you have Kendrick, Eaton, Dozier, Suzuki, and Zimmerman, with Suzuki, the catcher, the only one hitting a very high clip at 389 with 2 home runs. So pitching is Patrick Corbin to start. He had 1 start earlier. He pitched 8 1/3. He didn't give up a run. He struck out 12. And we're going to be ready to go, and we're underway here in Washington. And that's going to be a strike 1-1. So the Washington Nationals of 19. That'll be fouled back. Nationals Park. Here in Washington, remember last year the pain that Washington had, 2-2. In the 9th inning with 1 out, they led in game number 7 by 1, and there's a strikeout. That's big, 1 out. They led the Baltimore Orioles in 1970 in game 7. They led them, I believe it was 5-1, and then they led them Davey Johnson with the grand slam. That's going to be high. Bob fly, and second baseman won't get it. That'll be 2 outs. That's Dozier. And then a home run by Boog Powell, winning the series with 1 out with Frank Robinson on first. And he hit a home run. This will be quick. Short to first, 1, 2, and 3. And Washington, they no-hit the Mets in their game 7 in the first round last year. When they come back, it's going to be bottom of the first, and they'll get the bat. That's what they were talking about. They feel that they have a team, and here's Victor Robles. That's going to be a swing and a miss. Kevin Millwood, a 5.40 ERA. He went 8 1/3. He struck out 14 last time he was there, and it's going to be low ball 1. Victor Robles. Robles, that's a base hit, and he'll be on first, and Washington starting out well. A 1-2-3 first inning. They shut down Atlanta, and Washington, the first batter's on, and here's Anthony Rendon. Did he go? No, he didn't. Ball one. And this is not how Millwood wanted it. He wanted to get the first batter. But now he's facing 3 hot ones. That'll be fouled again. 1 and 2 with nobody out. Struck him out, and that's going to be 1 out. Well, that's so big, and here's Trey Turner. Hitting 350, 2 home runs, 5 RBI, 370 in the season, with 14 home runs. That's going to be a strike. He was very dominant. He was hitting near 400. It's going to be outside ball 1. 1 and 1. They're pitching him around him. Around him, it's going to be 2 and 1. And they go right down the middle, 2 and 2. Those 2 strikes have been right down the middle. They throw to first, he's back. 2-2.
Strike 3.
Oh, they call a strikeout. Oh my, and couldn't be happy about that one, but let's see, yeah. Outside the zone, and here's Juan Soto. 9 for 18 in the regular season, he hit 319. It's going to be low ball 1. So Millwood is falling behind. They throw to first, he's going to be safe. He's falling behind, but right now he's coming back. That'll be a strike, 1 and 1. So nobody doing anything. They throw to second. Will they get him? No, they won't. That's going to be safe. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs. The pitch. Struck him out, and that's going to be it. We go to the top of the second inning. The score, Washington 0, Atlanta 0. Plesko, Lopez, and Boone, as we're going to start. There it is. The out-of-town scoreboard here in the upper left. Everything right there. Actually, we had it in the upper right last time. And we're going to cover up Adam Eaton. There we go. The second round games, there you see. Here's Ryan Klesko. Klesko, it's going to be low ball 1. Starting the second. The early pitch, it's going to be out. Oh, that's a strike. Seems, well, a little bit closer to the plate than the strikeout. Klesko swings and misses there. It'll be 1 and 2. Top of the second inning. Game 2. That's deep to right, and it's going to hook foul. Well, that's the thing. There's 2 strikes now. Corbin only with 11 pitches. And he struck him out, so that's going to be 1 out. 1 out, and here's Javi Lopez. Javi Lopez in the year hitting 252. That's going to be ball 1. So all the games are playing now, and that's going to be a strike. 1 and 1 with 1 out. That's going to be deep to left field, and this one will go into the stands, and it's 1-0. Remember yesterday, they only played a low-scoring game. It's 1-0 here, though. Javi Lopez. And Lopez opens it up, and it's 1-0 Atlanta. Now it is quiet here. David Ortiz just hit a solo home run for Boston. When it rains, it pours everywhere. It's going to be a swing and a miss there. Patrick Corbin, that's the first run he's given up. And now here's Boone. It's going to be 1 and 1. Brett Boone, the second baseman. The base is empty. He's hitting 281. It'll be 2 and 1. He's actually hitting 408 when he's ahead of the count. That's going to be fouled off, 2-2. 1-0, Javi Lopez. Struck him out, and that's going to be it. Two strikeouts in this inning. That's going to be it for Boone, and here's Randall Simon, the DH. 247 hitter in the regular season, but he's hitting 375 here. High pop fly to right field. And underneath is Washington. They get it 3 out. We go to the bottom of the second. The score is Atlanta 1, Washington 0. Well, you gotta love it. You know, when I take a look, I'm making sure the streams are working well. There we go. Yeah, I gotta make sure they fit a little bit better. We look on Twitch, and there it is, 1-0 there. We got a viewer in. It might be me. We take a look here, and when it comes to game capture, we gotta hit let's see, what is it? Screenshot, I forget. Transform. So, you know, there it is. But anyway, I'm just taking down the 2 in the background. There it is. Yeah, you got that widescreen, whatever here. As Kevin Millwood will come in here in the second inning. That's going to be a ball inside. Now remember, Washington is down 1-0. Here's Hendrick. A lot of times, game 2 is where everything settles down and the home team gets a win, even if they dropped in. Hendrick to left field. And it'll hit the wall, and here's Hendrick to second at least. Will he try third? He's running all the way into second, and he'll slide in there. He's safe, and it's a double for Washington. So Kendrick has a double, and it'll be Adam Eaton. 263 hitter, and Eaton will foul it off, 0-1. Millwood here in the bottom of the second. Swing and a miss here. They'd like to get Howie Kendrick to third. He doesn't have speed. That's going to be a hard hit and a base hit to right field. Kendrick has 25. Is he coming home? Yes, he is. They're going to throw to second instead of home, and we're tied at 1. 1-1, and the Nationals tie it up. There's still nobody out, and here's Brian Dozier. So here's Brian Dozier. It's going to be high ball 1. Bottom of the second inning. That's going to be fouled off, 1-1. Bottom of the second. Did he go? No, he didn't. It'll be 2-1. Brian Dozier. That'll be fouled off again, 2-2. 2-2. Struck him out. That's another strikeout. That's going to be 1 out. With the prevalence of strikeouts in this league, it's hard to sacrifice. Here's Suzuki, Kurt Suzuki. He's going to foul that off, 0-1. You know, part of myself says it's the hitters to blame. They take that first pitch. You gotta be very aggressive like the 1970s. There are better pitchers in the 70s than there are now because there are less teams and 4-man rotations. And everybody was very aggressive. You just can't say, oh, I want the big money, I want home runs. Now, these are pro baseball players. We know that. But you'll see the game adjust probably to 1970 standards, which it was exciting, 2-2. The average game was 2.5 hours. And this will go foul, and it'll hit the ground. 2-2 with an out. Struck him out, and that's going to be 2 outs. Two outs, and here's Zimmerman. The runner on second, that's going to be fouled off there, 0-1. Kevin Millwood will be inside 1-1. Ryan Zimmerman 4 for 18 in the playoffs. Low and inside 2-1. At home, he's hitting .354. Season, that'll be 2 strikes on him. 2 strikes. 2-2 with 2 outs. Hard hit to right field. It'll hit the ground. Are they going to lead 2-1? They're going to bring it in, and no, it'll be first and third. Bottom of the second, first and third. And here comes Robles. Victor Robles. Robles 1 for 1 today. Remember, he opened up the game with a base hit. He got stuck there. Ball 1 inside. There's 2 outs. Bottom of the second. Washington trying to even the series up. The inside, ball 2. A lot of defensive games today. Swing and a miss there. 2-1. 2-1. That'll be fouled off. Cincinnati at 76 is in trouble, and they know it. Struck him out, and that ends the inning. At the end of 2, scores Atlanta 1, Washington 1. Let's take a look at the out-of-towners. Tied in San Francisco. Kansas City trying to even that up. Boston trying to even that up. They're no-hitting the Orioles. The Pirates trying to even that up. That would be big. The next 2 will be in Pittsburgh. Tampa Bay. They're trying to take a 2-0 lead. They got the only hit in that one. Look at this. Not that much. Atlanta and Cincinnati. Only 2 hits in that one. Texas and Houston. Right now, that is big. Only 2 hits in that one, and Baltimore is 69. Only 1 run has been scored in that entire series. Atlanta and Baltimore. Carlos Pena hit a home run. Manny Sanguin is having an incredible series. An incredible postseason for the Pirates. And here's Gerald Williams, the left fielder. And Patrick Corbin again. That's going to be a strike. A lot of defensive games here. And Corbin will foul it away 0-2. If anybody gets on, that's big. They go to right field, it's going to hook foul, and it'll be foul. Top of the third, a beautiful sunset. And Corbin to right field, and this one will be gone. It's not Corbin, it's Gerald Williams. And Atlanta has a 2-1 lead. Atlanta now takes a 2-1 lead. That is Gerald Williams. Not the same as a nose tackle for the Steelers. In the early 90s, you play Tecmo Super Bowl, you get sacks all the time. But Gerald Williams scores, hits a solo shot, and it's 2-1. It's going to be 1-1 now to Ozzie Guillen. He's down to 161. And that'll be fouled off. So Atlanta's 2 solo home runs, and that's it. And that'll be a shot to left field, and here's Guillen. And Guillen around first. He'll go to second on this one. Standing up, Ozzie Guillen. Oh, so big. In a double. And here's Andrew Jones, 0 for 1 today. Down low, ball 1. So Atlanta threatening to go up by a couple here. It'll be 2-0. First game, everybody gets used to everything. And then all of a sudden in second game, you get nervous if you're losing. You don't want to be down 2-0, especially when you're the home team. This will be to left field. And oh, it'll drop, and it's going to be a base hit. They throw home, and it'll be 3-0. It drops right in front of the left fielder. And it drops right in front of Soto, and it is 3-1. Corbin not having the best day ever here. And here's Brian Jordan, who's 0 for 1 today. A career .295 hitter. And that's going to be a strike. The season he hit .320. All right, 2-1. 0 for 1 today. He's hitting .421 in the playoffs. And that'll be a strike. Corbin needs to get at least a batter here, and he gets one. That's 1 out. One out with Andrew Jones on first. 2 runs already in. Here's Chipper. The throw to first, he's safe. And Chipper, that's going to be away, ball 1. Corbin, you notice in the picture a smile on his face. That means he's red-hot pitching, but he's in a little bit of trouble here. And that's going to be a strike, 2-1. Baltimore leading Boston. Boston down 1-0 there, and it'll be ball 3. Pirates up on Cincinnati. Pitch here. That's going to be a shot to left field and another base hit. So Corbin's got to end this thing right here because the Braves are threatening to go up by a lot here with 1 out in the top of the 3rd. And here's Ryan Klesko. Klesko, that's going to be fouled off, 0-1. 1999 Atlanta Braves. The 0-2. Ryan Klesko. Struck him out, and that's going to be out number 2. So here's Javi Lopez. Here's 1 for 1. A homer and an RBI. High, and this is to center field, and he just slides and makes the catch. Making the catch, and Atlanta has a 3-1 lead. Victor Robles with the catch. Now in the bottom of the 3rd, Rendon, Turner, and Soto will come up. Millwood, 43 pitches in the first 2 innings. And that's going to be ball 1. From Anthony Rendon. They're going to see what they can do, Rendon. And this one will be fouled off. And it'll go. It's going to be foul, and it'll be 1-1. 1-1. That's going to be a shot to right field. And it'll be caught. A line drive caught by Brian Jordan, 1 out. Here's Trey Turner. Washington wants to keep everything going. It's going to be 1-0. And that's going to be fouled off, 1-1. I'll tell you what, right now, that's going to be a hard shot. Short to first. And they got it out, 2 outs. Bottom of the 3rd, 3-1 Atlanta. Cincinnati's tied it up. Dan Dreesen, we hear that name a lot. That's going to be deep to left field, and it cuts the lead to 1. That was the first pitch. It's a first pitch home run. And that's Juan Soto. Well, he let the ball go in front of him earlier, and many didn't like that. But Juan Soto puts it over the left field fence, 427 feet. And now it's 3-2. And Howie Kendrick, who's 1 for 1 today, wants to try and follow that up. And they'll pick it up. This will be third to first. And they get the out, but Washington gets 1. Atlanta gets 2. Washington gets 1. We go to the top of the 4th. Top of the 4th, you got Boone, Simon, and Williams. Brett Boone, the second baseman. That'll be a strike 1. Brett Boone. And that'll be a shot. This will be third to first. 1 out. What a play. What a play by Rendon. Anthony Rendon at third. And here's Randall Simon. I think it was a Pirate. Hit it right to first base. That's going to be 2 out. And now Gerald Williams with the home run. Last time he was up. High pop fly. The second baseman will go back and he'll make the catch. That was an easier inning. We go to the bottom of the 4th. Still 3-2 Atlanta. Remember, the Nationals last year they were on the road in Game 7. This year they'll be at home in round number 2. It's going to be low ball 1. They no-hit the Mets last year. And in Game 7, we had that game broadcast. That was unbelievable. Adam Eaton is 1 for 1 today. It's going to be high, strike 1. Kevin Millwood. That's going to be deep to left. Is it fair? Is it fair? And it will be in though. And that's going to be caught. 1 out. 1 out. And here's Brian Dozier. 0 for 1 today. Cincinnati has taken a big lead in their game. It's going to be a strike there. 0-1. Here's Dozier. It'll be low 1-1. Bottom of the 4th. 3-2. That'll be fouled away. It'll be 1-2 with an out. The pitch. Struck him out. Now there's going to be 2 outs. In the bottom of the 4th. Kurt Suzuki, the catcher. That's going to be a strike. Pitch. High 1-1. High and deep to right. No, not really right. That's going to be shallow right. The second baseman will make the catch. Go to the top of the 5th to score. Atlanta 3, Washington 2. Nothing going there when you look at all the other scores. Kansas City and San Francisco. San Francisco looking to go up 2-0. Baltimore looking to go up 2-0. Cincinnati, they're up 4-2. Tony Perez with his 3rd home run. That was big. Houston leading Tampa Bay 2-1. They led last game. Cincinnati is 76, trying to tie up the series. A lot of pressure on them. Texas and Houston tied at 0 in the 5th. And Mike Cuellar trying to throw a no-hitter. As that's tied, only 1 run in the entire series. Remember that. We go to the top of the 5th. It's going to be Guillen, Jones, and Jordan. And Guillen, this will be 2nd to 1st. 1 out. Corbin is starting to feel the groove right here. Not that many pitches in the last couple innings. Here's Andrew Jones. That's going to be a strike. hitting the first pitch strikes, making them aggressive, and that's going to be fouled away. Quickly 0-2 with an out. Corbin in the struck him out, a weird looking pitch. And another strikeout for Corbin. He has 6 today. And now here's Brian Jordan. That'll be a swing and a miss there, strike 1. Jordan is 0 for 2 today. A .320 hitter in a regular season. That'll be fouled away. He could go 1, 2, 3. Again. He does. We go to the bottom of the 5th. Washington's got to back it up with some runs. Bottom of the 5th, Kevin Millwood will face Zimmerman, Robles, and Rendon. That's going to be strike 1 down there. Ryan Zimmerman is 1 for 1 today. Down low, it'll be 1-1. It'll be high and outside, 2-1 for Zimmerman. High pop fly. Left field. That's going to be 1 out. So here's Victor Robles. 1 for 2 today. High and deep to right field. It might tie it up, and it will hit the ground though. Robles will go to second. That's his second base hit of the day. So he'll be the tying run on second with 1 out. And here's Anthony Rendon, who's 0 for 2. And Washington tie it up here in the 5th. Yes, they might do it. And there it is to center field. Robles around to home. And they're going to throw home, and Robles will score. Standing up. It's 3-3 now. No, 1 out here. Here's Trey Turner, 0 for 2. They throw to first, and he got him. They got him. It's 2 outs. Trey Turner, Anthony Rendon is picked off. And Trey Turner is 0 for 2 today. That'll be ball 1. They pick him off at first. So now they're 2 outs. That'll be fouled away. 1-1. Very big here inside. High pop fly to center field. Gonna make the catch and be out number 3. Three outs. Top of the 6th, it's 3-3. Cincinnati leading even bigger, 6-2. Looking at a text message, Atlanta got their first hit. Greg Olson doubled. The first pitch, that's going to be a ball down low. Corbin's still in. They got Jones, Klesko, and Lopez. And that's going to be a strike, 1-1. The 1-1. It'll be right down, right down the middle. It'll be 1-2. Corbin trying to get the first out. That's big when you can get the first out. The pitch. That'll be a shot to third, and it's going to be booted, and that'll be an error. Rendon got it, and he dropped it. It is an error. And here's Ryan Klesko. That's going to be a ball outside, nobody out. And that's going to be a strike, 1-1. 1-1. Below 2-1. 2-1 now. And that'll be fouled off, 2-2. Top of the sixth, it's 3-3. And that'll be a shot, could be 4-6-3. They get 4-6, they get 3, and they get the double play. And it'll be 2 outs. Well, that's big. Here's Javi Lopez, 1 for 2. And a strike there, 0-1. Lopez is 1 for 2 today with the home run. He's swinging a miss here. Deep to left, he's got 2 today. We don't need to see that. We just heard it. And Atlanta again has a lead. Atlanta has not trailed today. They've led the whole game or been tied. And it's 4-3. They get the lead back. Javi Lopez is second today. And here's Brett Boone. And Boone, that'll be fouled off, 0-1. Corbin has given up 3 solo shots. Corbin zips over and he throws to first. They get him. We go to the bottom of the 6th. The score Atlanta 4, Washington 3. The Pirates have a lot of runs back there. It's now 6-4. Here's Juan Soto. He has a home run and an RBI. And swing and a miss, 0-1. Soto, Kendrick, and Eaton. That'll be a strike, 0-2. It's still Kevin Millwood. This will be his 74th pitch. It'll be high, 1-2. Both these pitchers have had less pitches the last couple innings, and that'll be fouled off. This is the second game, so everybody rests after this. So we'll love it if their bullpen went into game 3, both of these, with a lot of rested players. And that'll be fouled away. Soto is 1 for 2. He has a solo shot. He'll be low, 3-2. Not that many deep counts today. Not that many full counts. It's ball 4 and he walks. He's at first. There's nobody out and Juan Soto is at first. And here's Howie Kendrick, who's 1 for 2. He'll be low and inside, ball 1. Oh my, if they get 2 on, Kansas City has scored. It's 2-1. It's going to be inside, ball 2. Kevin Millwood. Behind, 2-1. Deep to left, they got the lead. They've got a lead for the first time today. Oh, you could tell that there it was going. And a big home run by Howie Kendrick. And it's 5-4 Washington. Oh, what a home run, what a clutch one. Millwood just hung that thing. Well, he made a mistake. It was a 2-1 fastball. Washington has a lead now. Oh, so big. And then Millwood, it is done for Millwood. Now we got Rudy Sinez. Rudy Sinez, he hasn't given up a run, a new pitcher. And that's going to be a shot to right field, a line drive, and a base hit. So the Nationals, right now, they got 2 runs with nobody out. They're looking to add. It's Brian Dozier 0 for 2 today. Throw to first, he's safe. And that'll be a strike there, 0-1. And what a lot of games. This game is unbelievable. It's back and forth. We've been lucky to get a lot of these good games. And there'll be a strike, 1-2. Brian Dozier, Houston trying. He struck him out. There will be one out with one on. Houston trying to beat Tampa Bay at Tampa Bay, where they went 44-7. And they came back to win game number one. If Houston can win that, they might start a miracle run because they get 2 at home. Here's Kurt Suzuki 0 for 2 today. Suzuki, a hard shot in the left field and a base hit. There's going to be 2 on with 1 out. Second is Adam Eaton, and here's Ryan Zimmerman. He's 1 for 2 today. That's going to be a weird pitch. It could be a 6-4-3. Dives. They throw to first, they get the out, but it's only going to be 1 of the outs, and it'll be 2 total. He could have got a double play if he would have picked it up. But what a play. So it'll be 2 outs. Victor Robles, 2 for 3. Hit him. He hit Robles, and he'll go to first. There's a dead ball there. And now Anthony Rendon has a chance to blow this thing open with 2 outs. Sinez, this is the biggest batter of the game. It'll be low for a strike. The 0-1. And that'll be 1-1. If Rendon can get a base hit, you'll see this. It could be a clincher for the game. It'll be 2-1. Rendon today 1 for 3. Does have an RBI. He had 371 in the season, 381 at home. Inside 3-1. They walk him at 6-4. The pitch. They walk him at 6-4. They got an insurance here. And here's Trey Turner, is 0 for 3. And that's going to be outside ball 1 here with 2 outs. Sinez is struggling a little bit here, and it's going to be 2-0. Already Trey Turner's count. High and deep to left, but not far enough. Coming in with 2 outs, and they're going to make the catch. But they get 3 this inning. 3, and it's Washington 6, Atlanta 4. We go to the 7th. You can see Kansas City trying to tie it up. Boston and Baltimore battling it out. Boston trying to tie up the series. The Pirates trying to tie up the series. They got the 8th and 9th inning, and that's it. Who knows in that one? Houston now leading 4-1 against Tampa Bay. They could tie up that series. That would be big. Atlanta now leading Cincinnati is 76. That would be enormous. Houston beating Texas. They're trying to tie it up. And Atlanta and Baltimore, there's only been 1 run in that entire series of 17 full innings. 17 full innings, only 1 combined run. Randall Simon, talk about importance of base runners there. It'll be ball 1. Corbin to Randall Simon. Corbin is still in the game. Simon fouls it off 1-1. Corbin 75 pitches. Swing and a miss here. It'll be 1-2. Randall Simon 0 for 2 today, the DH. And that'll be a shot. Short to first. They get 1 out. Oh, this is big. Bottom of the 7th in Cincinnati. 75 against 72 Pirates. They got 2 on with no outs. They might blow that game wide open. There's the strike here as Corbin goes to Gerald Williams, who had a home run earlier. It'll be 1-1. 1-1. Strike again, it'll be 1-2. Corbin struck him out. 2 outs. And here's Ozzie Guillen. And that'll be Guillen. Second to first, and that's 3 outs. So Washington does what they need to do. We go to the bottom of the 7th. In the background there's Take Me Out to the Ball Game. They both kind of die out. We go to the bottom of the 7th. Well, they did the biggest thing. Look at this. It's 7-4 Cincinnati. They get 1 there. Here's Juan Soto. 1 for 2 today. And 1. That's going to be low ball 1. The Pirates, in their series, are going to have 2 at home. And they're going to try and win those 2 at Three Rivers. Here's Soto, here's the pitch. And Soto, that's foul, barely. 1 and 2. Soto, Kendrick, and Eaton. Soto, 1 for 2. He has a solo shot.
Strike 3.
He strikes out there. 1 out. The pitcher is Mike Remlinger. Mike Remlinger, a bad ERA, but he struck out 1 and walked nothing. He gave up 1 earned run on 1 hit. And that'll be inside ball 1. Everybody can have a bad batter. Look at Cincinnati pulling out. It's 8-4 now. A swing and a miss there. 1 and 1. Bottom of the 7th inning. That'll be down low. 2 and 1. 2 balls and a strike. That'll be fouled off. Washington trying to even this series up. They'd love to do that, and that's going to be fouled again. They would love to even this series up at 1 game apiece. Going into Atlanta. 2-2. That's going to be a little looper. And it was a catch. Remlinger it was right back to him. So 2 outs, and here's Adam Eaton. Kansas City trying to tie up their series. And that's going to be a strike, 0-1. Giants, the pesky Twins in that series. So here's Adam Eaton. And again, and that's going to be 1 and 2 with 2 outs. Mike Remlinger looking good in this inning, and he struck him out. So Remlinger caught his own line drive. He helped himself. We go to the 8th inning. It's 6-4. New pitcher, Wander Suero. Wander Suero, 1-0. Wander Suero will face Jones, Jordan, and Chipper Jones. So here's Andrew. Atlanta, 95, threatening to take a 2-0 lead over the 76 Reds. And that's going to be a strike. So this is big. That's going to be ball 1 and 1. Wander Suero. That's going to be a shot to right field and foul. Two and 2. 3 and 2 now. 3-2 and no outs. And he walked him. So we go. It's the top of the 8th, 1 on. That's Andrew Jones is on, and here's Brian Jordan. Wander Suero's got to get at least an out. And the pitch out, it's ball 1. You can't worry about that guy now. It's 6-4. It'll be 1 and 1. Yeah, you got to worry. You don't want him on third because you don't want to cut him, let him cut it to whatever. But behind inside, 2 and 1. Wander Suero. And that's going to be shot to right field. And it'll hook foul, and it'll be foul. 2-2. Suero trying to get it on Brian Jordan. Jordan's 0 for 3, struck out in the fifth, and he strikes out here, 1 out. Here's Chipper. He's 1 for 3. And that's going to be a strike, 0-1. Wonder Suero. Swing and a miss here. 0-2 with an out. The 0-2. That'll be away, 1-2. A lot of close games today. Not like some of the blowouts yesterday, and that's going to be to center field. And that's going to be an out. Victor Robles will make the catch. 2 outs. And they throw the Andrew Jones on first. Here's Plesko. He's 0 for 3. And they go back to first, and he sees he's back there. Plesko 0 for 3. Plesko 0-1 on this at bat. Very big. Out off again. Wade Davis is in for Kansas City. Houston leading big 8-1. They'll be outside 1-2. 1-2 with 2 outs. And that'll be hooking, and it hooked. 1-2. The Klesko 0 for 3 today. It'll be 2-2. Oh, this is Wonder Suero does not want anything else on. The pitch hits 3-2. Now because Jones is going to be running, Andrew Jones, he has 55 speed, he might score if Klesko gets a base hit. Little looper. And shortstop Robles, they got it. Not the shortstop Robles, Turner, Trey Turner. Go to the bottom of the 8th at 6-4. So bottom of the 8th, Dozier, Suzuki, and Zimmerman. And Atlanta is going to try, that's going to be ball 1, a new Kevin McGlinchey. McGlinchey is in for Atlanta. And it'll be 2-0. Houston leading big over Tampa Bay, 10-1. Be 2-1. 2-1. That'll be a little looper to right field. And it'll drop. McGlinchey is given up ahead, and it's going to be a base hit here. So Brian Dozier will get on first, nobody out. And Washington will love a buffer here. Kurt Suzuki's 1 for 3. Suzuki deep to left, but it won't be far enough going over center fielder, and they make the catch, 1 out. It's going to be Andrew Jones. He's not gonna let that drop. He's one of the best center fielders in the game. Zimmerman. And that's going to be a strike. Zimmerman's 1 for 3 today. Look at the Pirates. They have a lot of things going there, and it's going to be 1-1. A lot of things going here. 1-1. That's going to be fouled off. Pirates have 2 on with nobody out. Down by 4, though. That's going to be outside, 2-2 to Zimmerman. The 2-2. And he strikes him out looking. 2 outs. McGlinchey gave up that in. Now he got 2 outs. And here's Victor Robles, who's 2 for 3 today. Robles, that'll be fouled off, 0-1. 2 outs, 6-4. And that'll be fouled off again, 0-2, with 2 outs. The pitch. And that'll be fouled off again. The 0-2 with 2 outs. It'll be low 1-2. We got a lot of things going on here. High and deep to right. Will this go all the way? And running is Jones, and making the catch is Jones. Oh, it was so close. We go to the top of the ninth. Atlanta's down to their last 3 outs. Oh, 8-7. The Pirates came back. They're down 2-0. Kansas City trying to even it up. Boston and Baltimore, 3-3 there. Atlanta 5, Cincinnati 1. Houston 10, Tampa Bay 4. Houston trying to even that series. Atlanta up 2-0. That would be big. And still, 1 run has been scored in 19 full innings for both teams combined. That Pirate game, unbelievable. You got to see if they had a chance to win that game. Now they go to Pittsburgh, and it's a must-win. Well, it's not a must-win, but it will be a big game for them. A big game for them. Lopez, Boone, and Simon, and this is it. They need 2 runs here. 9 inside, ball 1. Wonder Suero will stay in. Atlanta needs 2 runs or they're done. Below and outside, 2-0. 2-0. Did he go? Yes, he did. 2-1. The 2-1. That'll be fouled off. It'll be 2-2. Wow. 3 quick runs for Tampa Bay. Instead of 10-1, it's 10-4. High pop fly. This is center field. And this hits the ground. It's going to be a double. And it hit the ground. It's going to be a double now. Javi Lopez. And here's Brett Boone 0 for 3. Brett Boone 0 for 3. Wonder Suero. This is big. Top of the ninth. And it's going to be ball 1. Atlanta needs 2 to tie, 3 to take the lead. We're up 1-0 in the series. Suero, it's ball 2 to Boone. Brett Boone 0 for 3 today. In the season, he had 282. 25 home runs. A home run now would be crazy. It'll be 2-1, a high strike. 2-1. Swing and a miss there, 2-2. They need 2. So the runner on second, Javi Lopez, he's big, but they need 2 of them. They foul it off. This might be Suero's last batter. 18 saves. The pitch. High, little looper. And they're going to call for it. The catcher will. And he gets it 1 out. 1 out, and now a new pitcher, Sean Doolittle. Sean Doolittle, 3 innings pitched, giving up 2 earned runs, 1 hit, 6 strikeouts, and 2 walks. The top of the ninth, though, 1 out, with Lopez at second. Randall Simon, who's 0 for 3, is a tying run. That'll be a strike. And right now, so big. The pitch. High and deep to left. If that's fair, this is tied. And it is fair, but it's short. 2 outs. Oh, my. It looked gone, but it wasn't. It's going to be 2 outs. Taking a look right now. Just taking a look at other people here. We got a viewer. It's 6-4 Washington. There's 2 outs. And now Gerald Williams, who had a home run earlier. Unbelievable. And he swings at that 1. It's 0-1. This is it for Atlanta. Washington trying to tie the series up. And that's going to be a shot to first. picked up, and Washington has tied the series out a game apiece. They win today 6-4. Big game, I think, defensively. A lot of spot shots for Atlanta. They win the game 3 solo home runs. Only one of their 4 runs was occurring without a home run. Javi Lopez was 3 for 4 with 2 home runs and a double. He'll win MVP even though they lost the game. Looking at Atlanta, they had 4 players put up donuts. They had a lot of strikeouts today, same with Washington. Washington only had 2 players put up zeros. Atlanta had 4. But you notice they happened consecutively. So Boone and Simon all had 0 hits. They were behind each other. So Javi Lopez, well, he had to hit home runs. His double went wasted. And you take a look at from Andrew Jones, Brian Jordan, Chipper Jones, and Ryan Klesko, 2 hits in 15 at-bats. And that hurts. 2 hits and 15 at-bats. So that's we had right there. Millwood gets the loss. Corbin gets the win. Suero with the hold. And Doolittle will get the save. As it is 1-1 now. Taking a look at other games, we're going to go to, let's see, Washington beat Atlanta. Cincinnati beat Pittsburgh. Real quick, we're going to take a look at the box score here. The 9th inning, they singled, doubled, singled. Hebner scores, so that's 1. And then a fielder's choice, so Robertson scored. That's 2. So Robinson scored. Sanguin is on second. So Vic DeVio to second, a ground ball. And then a double by Dave Cash. Vic DeVio scores. And then you have the flyout. The flyout, yeah, Manny Sanguin, I don't know where he was, but you had a fly out there on a 1-0 pitch, and they hold it off, so Cincinnati 2-0 there. We're going to go to the game where we're going to watch it, Atlanta and Baltimore. Only 1 run has been between these 2 teams. This is Baltimore 69. So in this series, look at all their batting averages are down, and here's Brooks. Baltimore has a 1-0 lead in the series. And they're at home, and that's going to be to right field. And this one will be caught. That'll be 3 outs. We go to the 11th. 1 out. Sorry. Here's Elrod, who's 1 for 3. And that'll be 1-0. So Elrod Hendricks. That'll be a shot right there. Second and first, 2 outs. Pitching is Mark Wohlers. He'll go 2 innings. Merv Retman. And that'll be fouled away. 1 run. That's it. 19 innings. And that's going to be 0-2. The 0-2 to Retman. He'll be down low 1-2 with 2 outs. The pitch. And that'll be a shot. What a stop. The throw to first, they get him, and that's going to be out number 3. Baltimore down 1-0. And they're trying to even the series. So in this series, 1-0, I remember, because the Braves won all 3 games on the road yesterday. They're about to go up 2-0 at Cincinnati. Here's Greg Olson. 1 for 3 today. Swing and a miss there. This is 1992 Atlanta now. And Baltimore of 1969. 2 strikes. Here's Dick Hall. Dick Hall wants to go. 2 innings. That'll be short. They throw to first. They get an out. 1 out. Here in the 11th. And here's Otis Nixon, who's 0 for 4. And Otis, a little blooper. And Otis can run, and that's a base hit. And he'll throw it in, and he'll get on first. 1 out. Here's Dion, 0 for 3. It's going to be a ball, 1-0. That'll be high, 1-1. Dion during the year, 285, 31 home runs. They pitch away from him, it's 2-1. Hall is trying to go 2 innings in a relief. This could be it. They go 4, 6, they throw to first and 3. They get him a double play, and we go to the bottom of the 11th. This is huge for Baltimore. You don't want to be down 2-0 going to Atlanta. Bottom of the 11th inning, Buford, Bellinger, and Robinson. Here's Donnie Buford. That'll be fouled off, 0-1. Mark Rollers will stay in. I'll be down low, 1-1. This type of a game, you don't want to be eyeball 2-1. You don't want to get people on base. That's going to be fouled away, 2-2 to Donnie Buford. He's hitting only 129. It'll be ball 3. I'll tell you what, 71 Baltimore wants to try and go up 2-0 in their series. They pick it up, they throw it to first, and they throw it away, and he'll go to second, Donnie Buford. And this is how games like this get crazy. Buford is on second with nobody out, and that's huge. Mark Lemke with the air, and now here's Bellinger's 1 for 4, and if Buford gets in, that's the game. Bowler's pitching though. That'll be down low, 1-0 to Bellinger. If he gets the third with 1 out, there's problems. It'll be 2-0. 2-0, bottom of the 11th inning. It'll be 3-0. It's not bad if they get somebody on first. That way they can step on third and get an out. And get a double play. I think that was an intentional walk. Because anything behind Buford doesn't matter. Now here's Frank Robinson, who's 0 for 4. Now, in the old days, you hit it to third, you couldn't do anything. You throw to first, you get 1 out. Now you step on third and throw to first, you get 2. This is big, and that's going to be a ball down low. 5th in a row. Frank Robinson 0 for 4 today. And he fouls that one off, 1-1, bottom of the 11th. Both teams with the exact same scoreline. No runs, 4 hits, 1 error, and Robinson fouls it back. Mark Wohlers trying to get Robinson. The pitch will be ball 2-2. 2-2. That'll be fouled back again. 2-2 with 2 outs. It'll be 3-2. The 3-2 with no outs. There's nobody out. If he walks him and bring up Boog Powell, that would be big. The full count, nobody out. That's going to be a short little dribbler. They'll throw to first. They'll get 1 out. So they got 1 out. No walk, Boog Powell. And Wohlers is still in for Boog. They'll pitch him borderline and maybe get 2 strikes on him. Now they'll walk him. They know that. They gotta walk him. Here's Paul Blair because he can get a double play. Boog Powell only has 20 speed. That's big when he's at first. He can't get the second, so they can get the second and throw to first. Here's a new pitcher, Charlie Lebrand, with 1 out. A run, and Baltimore has tied the series. And Lebrand now comes in. The pitch, high ball 1. The Paul Blair is 1 for 3 today. 253 in the season, 357 in the playoffs. The pitch to Blair. High, and this is going to hook foul. And it does. It'll be 2 strikes. 1 strike, 1-1 with an out. Paul Blair, 1 for 3 today. Charlie Lebrand trying to stop him. That one's going to be 2-1. 2-1. Oh, this is so big. 2-1. High and deep to left. This could be it. Let's see what they do at third. They make the catch. They're going to throw home for the game. And that's going to be it. The final's 1-0 and Baltimore wins. Baltimore has won. 1-0 on a sac fly. Deep to left center field. And Donnie Buford scores the game-winning run. And it is 1-0 and 1-1 in the series. You can see that Mike Cuellar, the MVP, Cuellar, an 85. Cuellar against Smoltz. He only allowed 2 hits. 104 pitches. Dick Hall gets the win, though. Mark Wohlers gets the loss, as it was his run that scored. That's big. So Baltimore has tied the series up at 1. We have other finals. Atlanta's up 2-0 over Cincinnati. Of 76, Cincinnati is 75. Atlanta loses in 11. Houston beats Texas, ties the series. Washington ties the series. Boston and Baltimore. We're going to go to this one. This should be the last one, maybe. Bottom of the 10th, one out. Here's Paul Blair. So Mike Timlin is in. They throw to first. He's safe. Paul Blair. It'll be high ball 1. If Brooks Robinson scores, they are up 2-0 going to Fenway. So Blair singled in the 8th. They throw to first. He's safe. Timlin. That'll be a hard shot to left field and a base hit. Are they going to go to third or not? And they won't. First and second with 1 out. 2 extra inning wins, and Scott Williamson will come in. His first playoff appearance. And here's Bellinger. Bellinger. It's going to be inside ball 1. Mark Bellinger. And it's going to be 2-0. 2-0. 2-1. 2 balls and a strike. It'll be 3-1. 3-1 with 1 out. Did he go? No, he didn't. It's going to be, yes, he did. It's 3-2. It's now full count with 1 out to Bellinger. 0 for 4 today. Base hit, and they could go up 2-0 in the series. They foul it back. Austin for game 3. The pitch. That's going to be a shot to right field. Are they going to go for the win? They're going to go around third. They're going to come home. They throw it home, and this one's going to be safe. And the Orioles have won the game, and they go up 2-0. Mark Bellinger. And Mark Bellinger has won the game with an RBI. It's 4-3. A big win here, and now we're going to go to the 9th inning, the bottom of the 9th, and watch the end of this as the game's going to come to an end. Tampa Bay needs 6. And right now, that is big. They need 6. And Navarro will be up. Brandon Bach. Back. Brandon Bach, I don't know. That's going to be fouled off. Navarro needs to get on. They're down by 6. And that'll be low. 1-1. So they need them to get on. They need base runners. A swing and a miss there. If they get the first runner, that's gonna be big, and that's gonna be slider 2-2. Mack is gonna try and get him, the big batter, and they do. 1 out. Houston 6 in the top of the 7th. Going back to Houston, the miracle team who in 7 games beat the Chicago Cubs. They were down 3-0 in both the series and Game 7 and won both 4-3. Right now they could go home tied in the series. So give it to Cliff Floyd and it'll be 1-2. They could be tied in the series and they strike out. And now the realization that it is going to be a tied series as Crawford will come up. And that's going to be a strike. Carl Crawford, it is. You get that feeling here. It'll be 1-1 with 2 outs to Crawford. And that's going to be fouled off and down to their last strike with 2 outs. And fouled again. 1-2 with 2 outs. That'll be a little looper, and it'll curve foul. They're going to be tied going back to Tampa Bay. That'll be huge. And fouled again. He doesn't want to go down. Crawford's 0 for 3, and it'll be 2-2. 3-2 now. Can Crawford still keep the pulse? Nope, he strikes out, and it's a 1-1 series. He goes 0 for 4, and perfect. If you're Houston, a big win today. Houston, very, very big. As we take a look here, Lance Berkman, the MVP. Berkman 2 for 4, 4 RBIs. And that is big. Berkman, 2 for 4, a home run and a walk. He scored twice. He drove in 4. And that's it. All the games are done. So now we're going to take a look real quickly at all the playoff series very quick. We won't go over the games we already did. Atlanta, they beat the Reds 5-2 in both games. Then 5 in the top of the 7th inning. That was big. David Justice, the home run. Mordecai, the home run. Klesko, a 2-run home run. And 5-2, the final, the MVP, Tom Glavine. 7 innings. Only giving up 1 run. That's it on 6 hits. A 5-2 win here. Very big. It's 2-0. Boy, oh boy, if you're Cincinnati, you got that moniker of having the greatest regular seasons ever and playing the exact same teams in the playoffs and losing. You got that. Remember Kansas City last year? And now this, speaking of Kansas City, they win 2-1. We didn't have this game. The win, Aaron Brooks is through 7 innings. Only gave up 4 hits. Brooks struck out 7, walked 3. And it is Brooks, and it is a 1-1 series here, and they go to Kansas City tomorrow. That's going to be huge. Really big. Very, very big there. We go now to the others. Atlanta and Washington, we had the game. The next game is going to be Strasburg against Smoltz. Cincinnati, the Pirates had a chance, but they couldn't do it. They couldn't do it, and they couldn't come all the way back. They've scored 7 in both games, but they've given up 13 and 8 to the Reds. Now, Tom Carroll against Nellie Briles. Nellie Briles needs to have a good... The Pirates need to win. I don't think they could come back against the Reds from 3-0 down. If they win 2 straight in Pittsburgh, then it'll be a brand new series. it'll be an absolutely brand new series. They can possibly do it, they're at home. But when you look at that game, 8-7, we didn't have it. Who? The MVP, Tony Perez. Perez went 1 for 3 with a home run and 4 RBI. And he scored once. You know, that was big. Perez, the 3-run home run was the biggie versus Bob Moose. So, well, the only wild card team in here, and they got trouble. Houston and Tampa Bay. We saw that 10-4. Houston, I'll tell you what, who knows? The 05 Astros. Houston of 17. They won 7-1, very big. They got back everything. Now they go to Texas. The very big Lance McCullers. Very big. Lance McCullers Jr., 7 innings, giving up 5 hits. And that was big for Houston. They shut down Texas and the Houston Astros, and another battle at Texas. They win 7-1. They go to game 3. Atlanta and Baltimore, the game that we've had, 2 1-0 games. Atlanta wins the first one 1-0, and Baltimore wins 1-0. The funny part is, Atlanta the box score here, where is it? Well, it's not there. Atlanta scored, I believe, in the first inning. They've gone like 18 innings without scoring. So 1-0 and 1-0. Now Dave McNally against Steve Avery. Oh my goodness. That game, that's going to be incredible. Baltimore and Boston. This is one. The one that we just saw. Pat Dobson. We didn't see that. But Pat Dobson gets the player of the game. A good pitcher, and this was big. No, we saw this. Bellinger getting the base hit to win it. And that was very big. So now it is 2-0 Baltimore. 2-0. Looking at the scores now. Kansas City's at home. The series is tied at 1. We see Pittsburgh's at home. They need to win 2. But how about Atlanta against the 76 Reds? Fred Norman against John Smoltz. That Atlanta team, that could be an incredible, incredible thing. Now, it looks like the 76 Reds have the home uniforms. Here. No, they got... Oh, I see. They're... Oh, my goodness. Home jersey. The home jersey, Cincinnati Reds of 76. Reds home. Here we go. There we go. And the away, it'll be the Cincinnati Reds of 72. Braves, Boston. Geez, oh man, look at all the Boston Braves. HI, Cincinnati Reds away of 1972. We haven't had many of their games because remember, there it is. Now we got them right. And we're going to save it there. So we go to the scores. There we go. Now we got the right uniforms on. Atlanta at home against the Reds. That'll be very, very big. The Houston Astros against Texas. All these games are big. Like, there's no... no doubt about it. I think the 05 Astros, that's going to be the big one. If they can beat 08 Tampa Bay, there's going to be trouble. Baltimore against Atlanta, that's going to be another good one. You just got a lot of good ones. The Pirates have to win. They have to win. I think Cincinnati's going to be ready to go. Cincinnati's down 2-0 in their series. They lose, that's going to be huge. And I think we're going to have that game tomorrow. That's it for us today. Thank you for watching. Have a great day. And we'll see you tomorrow for game number 3.